Abso-freaking-lutely it is. You're not seeing this incorrectly. It is, in fact, Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse on this episode, today, of Pickup Playtest. How's everybody doing? Hope you're in a Halloween spooky mood, because I know I am. Consider this my sort of contribution to the overflow of Halloween, scary, spooky-themed type YouTube videos this time of year. I knew I wanted to do a Halloween scary-esque type of Pickup Playtest video before October was over, and so this is going to be the one. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse for NES. This is the final of the trilogy of Castlevania games on NES, and lucky for me and my wife, we just so happened to find all three of the NES trilogy in the same store at one point. So we just kind of like looked at each other, we're like, well, this is probably never going to happen again, so let's take advantage of this now while we can and snag all three at the same time. Well, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but man, sometimes when you're a retro game collector like us, sometimes you just, every now and then you just strike gold, and that was definitely the case for us on that day. Also, this is actually take two. This is actually take two of this video. An attempt was already made, and I did not press record, so that sure is fun. Anyway, now that I'm actually recording, let's type in our name here. Let's type in TTrom, and let's get on with it, shall we? As far as actually experiencing gameplay-wise the Castlevania NES trilogy, I have only experienced the first one, so I do not know what the third one has in store. I've watched the AVGN video on these Castlevania games. I've watched people speedrun this game, but I have not actually played it through myself. I just dabbled a little bit, for the good old audio adjustments and whatnot. Actually, speaking of the AVGN episode, a little bit of trivia off the top of my head here on this actual enter your name screen. I think if you type in, like, help me or something like that, I think that's actually a cheat code that gives you, like, bonus health or bonus items or something. I think that's pretty funny and pretty appropriate for a cheat code. Just help me. Anyway, let's do it. Castlevania 3. Halloween, 2021. Or somewhere around in there. I don't know exactly when this is going to get uploaded, but it'll probably be pretty close to Halloween, hopefully. Let's do it! Spooky, scary skeletons and whatnot. What are some of y'all's favorite games to play around this time of year, spooky season? What do you like? Do you have a set of games you like to whip out for the eerie times? Do you have a go-to that always gets you on the edge of your seat, always freaks you out, or do you like to try? Do you like to use this time of year to kind of experiment with different horror type games and stuff? Let me know what your take on the horror genre in general is, and yeah, let's talk spooky in this comment section. After all, it's Halloween and whatnot, right? I love how the candle blocked my knife throw. There we go. Yes. So the controls are definitely similar to the first game, which is good, because at least I have some experience with Castlevania. Just as I said, not with this one too bad. In fact, now I'm in completely new territory. I only went to those first couple of screens during my test recordings, so now I have no idea what I'm doing. The stained glass graphics are really cool for NES standards. That's really nifty. So, originally I was planning on actually doing Castlevania 64 for this episode, but, first and foremost, I had been kind of nipping at the bud to, get Castlevania 3 out there a little sooner. And, second of all, I completely lost my train of thought. There was another reason why I was thinking about Castlevania 64, and then I did this instead, and I can't for the life of me. Oh yeah, now I remember why. Oh, literally only 2 episodes ago we had now I remember. Wow, short-term memory, am I right? But no, I opted out of Castlevania 64 for now because of the fact that 2 episodes ago we already had an N64 game. So I like to spread out the wealth a little bit as far as consoles are concerned. So we will return to N64 many times, obviously, throughout this show. But I like to space out at least a little bit. make a somewhat conscious effort so that it's not like 5 NES games in a row, 5 N64 games in a row, you know what I mean. I like to space it out a little bit. Can I hit that candle up there with the holy water? I don't think I can. Alright, guess I'm going down the stairs. Boy, it is embarrassing when my short-term memory just sort of fails me like that in the middle of a thought. That's going on the internet. Now everybody gets to see just how bad sometimes my short-term memory is in real time. Boy, I hope I don't get made fun of. Anyway, I'm joking. Y'all are cool. I have so many cool people in this audience. Is that the first time I'm taking damage? Oh man, these freaking Medusa heads. They're relentless. I think I gotta jump, make sure I don't tilt those rotating platforms too much. Good old Medusa heads. At least those aren't the ones that actually turn you to stone. Are those even in the first level? That would be pretty relentless if they were. Yo, are these constantly respawning zombies? I think they are. I'm trying to throw more holy water, but it seems to be like only happening every so often. Oh, I think it's because I gotta wait for the fire to disappear. I think I get it. Ooh, an axe. Okay, I like this level, or excuse me, this weapon even more. I'm just gonna sit here just shredding zombies for a bit. Kind of reminds me of Thriller in a way. I mean, how many times have you heard that on the radio so far this spooky season? Like, you know, one of the most cliched Halloween songs there is, right up there with Monster Mash and all those other stuffs. Whoa, okay, I was not expecting a huge screen flash. What the heck was that all about? I think that might have killed all the enemies on the screen. Oh boy, are these like the imps, or I think these are called like imps or gremlins or something? They kind of like jump all around. Whip that block. Whip it good. So yeah, I didn't do Castlevania 64 for this episode because it was too close, in my opinion, to the last N64 game that we did, which was Golden Nugget 64. That sure was an interesting episode, right? Actually, as of the time of this recording, I haven't actually uploaded it, so I don't know how y'all received it. But in my opinion, it wasn't my strongest episode. Mostly just because you know, with Pickup Playtest, I sometimes try to go outside my comfort zone, and I feel like that was a little bit too far out of my comfort zone, but hey, maybe it was actually pretty okay, and I'm just being hard on myself. I hope it went over. I hope it went over okay. Well, there's that screen-clearing flash again. Ugh, I'm nervous because I only have like 2 hit points left, and there looks like so many zombies and stuff coming. I want to see if there's a health pickup in this candle, but I can't seem to whip it correctly. I'm just gonna keep throwing axes now. Oh, 2 for the price of 1. I got the zombie and the bat. How do you like that? Alright, well, how many more miles am I gonna have to trek until I get a health pickup? Nope! Dang it. Oh well, at least I get to start here. But I have, like, the crappiest whip now. Oh well. Will you zombies stop for 2 seconds while I try to upgrade my whip again? Thank you. They're not going to listen to me, are they? Oh, but they're going to get completely destroyed by the screen-clearing flash again. Yes. Get whipped. Oh, I better stop that because I might get copyright claimed by YouTube. Did you just use Whip It by Devo in your episode of Pickup Playtest? You're officially canceled, TTrom. Is that something on the ground? Yes, it is! Oh my gosh, it's a freaking shield from a skeleton enemy of some kind. Get whipped. He's backing me into a corner. Get whipped, shield, minotaur, skeleton thing. That's not a minotaur, what am I talking about? Hey, there's the level finish orb. Let it be known that TTrom finished 1 level of Castlevania 3 for this Halloween special of Pickup Playtest. You know, I do remember that this game has branching paths, so do I go up or do I go down? Let's go down. I think the down path is the forest, I think, right? So, because, like, looks like either Gears or Forest. So I want to go to the Forest. Let's try it out. The people that know this game by heart are probably like, oh man, you just picked the, like, impossible route. I don't know what you're doing to yourself, TTrom, but you are in for it. No, I have no idea. You can ride on top of those spike things? And they're also instant kill? There's no way I was, like, that low on health, right? Or was I? I wasn't paying attention. No, I wasn't, because they refill your health with the orb at the beginning of every freaking... or at the end of every level, so... I guess I have to be extra careful, then. These things are instant kill. Just like in Mega Man. Avoid the spikes at all costs. Oh, it's a ghost of some kind. Okay, it takes more than one hit to kill. At least with the current whip I have, anyway. Can I go to the right? Nope, just gotta go up. Oh, so anyway, yeah. Castlevania 64 will probably happen at a later date. Just after, you know, a few more videos have passed in between now and Golden Nugget 64 video. Speaking of Castlevania games in general, I'm gonna go back over to the right. There might be something I missed. I don't know. But yeah, you guys got a favorite Castlevania game? Have you played any Castlevania games? Yeah, there's like platforms over there, but I... Continue, please. What the heck? Okay, that was embarrassing. At least I got all my lives back, and I just started here. I didn't get too far into level 2, so... At least I don't have to start back at the beginning of the game, am I right? I don't have too much experience with too many Castlevania games, but I really, really love and respect the franchise. So I'll be curious to hear in the comments or on Twitter if y'all have a favorite and, like, why it's your favorite. I know that after a while the series became, you know, the sort of Metroidvania type of Castlevania games that literally inspired the name Metroidvania. But I do also really like these straightforward action-adventure 2D platformer type Castlevanias as well, where it's a little bit more just like get from point A to B. Because I'm not going to lie to you, Metroidvania is not my... It's not a terrible genre by any stretch of the imagination, but for me personally, it's really hard for me to, like, get very far in Metroidvanias. I definitely prefer slightly more linear adventures, but hey, to each their own. And honestly, as much as I don't love Metroidvanias as much as other people do, boy, do I respect the crap out of them. There's some great ones, especially Metroid and the Castlevanias that, you know, like I said, inspired the whole name in the first place. Lots of great stuff's out there. So do you like those types of Castlevanias, or do you like the more linear stuff? Like, I really hope one day to find Super Castlevania 4 for Super Nintendo, because that might just be the ultimate 2D linear side-scrolling action platformer version of Castlevania. But hey man, these classic NES ones are nothing to sneeze at too. Gosh darn it, you stupid imp. At least I get to continue here. No! Don't get hit by the imp again. We just got owned by him. It would be nice if we let a couple of seconds go by before getting owned again. How am I supposed to avoid this guy? He's literally camping out here. Trolling. They see him trolling. They hating. Anyway, let's just keep going. Ooh. These graphics are kind of cool. I wish I had a projectile-type weapon to fire at this... I think they're called bone pillars? Oh, I can duck those, can't I, though? Oh, I can't! They're just low enough where I can't freaking duck them. Am I screwing myself over by going to the left? It's probably gonna respawn, isn't it? Darn it! I hate NES logic sometimes. If you defeat an enemy but then walk off screen, be prepared for the enemy to come back with full health. Oh man, I'm almost dead. Again. Where's a piece of wall chicken or something when you need it, right? Is wall chicken still a thing in this game, where you just find a bunch of meat in the wall and you get full health back, or, like, close to it? Dang nabbit. I'm so sorry, Trevor Belmont. I'm doing so poorly right now. Alright, last life, and then we have to start the level over, so let's see just how far we can get before that happens, shall we? Yo, I got past this guy almost. I think right there says better than words how annoying it can be to have that classic Castlevania knockback. Am I right? Shucks, I don't even think it's just a Castlevania thing, but knockback in general in these old school NES games and games in general. Oh my gosh, again! Screw you, jelly licorice colored skeleton, dude. What on earth, dude? You know what? Just get whipped. Finally. Get out of my way. Well, now I'm slightly weaker and I have to go back up against the bone pillars again. Jump, jump, jump. I wish I could duck these, really, I do. Really, I wish I had some sort of projectile, like I keep saying, but... Come on. Okay, that's one. Okay, whipped imp slash gremlin slash troll. I don't really know what those things are, but they sure are annoying. Dang it. Come on. Okay. There's actually lightning in the background, too. Does the lightning actually hurt you? Knowing how deadly Castlevania games are... What? I'm almost out of time? No! Please get to... Is this... Okay, good. Phew. I was about to be like, I'm almost out of time. No! Let's go up this time. Boy. I didn't realize that the clock never reset. I love that logic. You know why? Because dropping down is probably, you know, that's what killed me, obviously. But, like, I bet you have to go down. What? I have to start over at stage 2, beginning again? Oh, come the heck on now. I thought I reached a new level because I found another fork in the path. Anyway, like I was trying to say, I love that logic. The bottom of the screen was death, but only if you dropped straight down. I'm betting you got to the next screen if you just used the stairs and went to the bottom of the screen. But no, since I fell and didn't use the stairs, I died. But if I just got to the bottom using the stairs, then everything would have been okay. Video game logic, am I right? Okay, well hopefully I'm a pro at this now. That's a lie, but hopefully I'm better at this now, and hopefully I will be able to get to the fork in the path again without dying as much. But you know, this is TTromPlaysGames, and I probably just, like I tend to do, commentators cursed myself in real time just there. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the Halloween season, / have been enjoying the Halloween season. Hope if you plan on doing stuff for the actual holiday itself, like going out, doing your candy collecting, or just hanging out with friends and having parties and whatnot, hope you do so safely. And hey, even if you're not a fan of the Halloween season, because yes, there are people out there that don't like it as much as other people. I really like basically all the holidays from like October to the end of the year. So Halloween is pretty good for me too. But you know, even if you don't like it, then hey, it should be winding down. This Halloween season should be at least winding down by the time that this video goes up, so... If you're not a fan, well then Thanksgiving and Christmas are right around the corner. Okay, get dodged, skeleton. Well, this ain't good. I have a freaking projectile weapon right as I'm about to die and lose it. I saw that coming from a mile away. Oh well, what are you gonna do? To that end, those that are interested in Halloween, and like we have the holiday actually coming up here soon, since this is probably going to be uploaded in the latter half of October, what are y'all's plans? If you are so inclined to tell me what your Halloween plans are this year, let me know in the comments or on Twitter. You're just gonna stay in and play horror games, watch horror movies, or are you gonna go out with friends? You gonna grab some candy? Are you gonna get a sweet tooth? We're probably gonna grab some candy on the cheap. We like to do that. We don't, you know, trick or treat anymore, but buying candy is pretty easy to do around this time of year, so we'll probably grab some from the grocery store next time we're out and make sure that our Halloween sweet tooth is satisfied, all that good stuff. Alright, we made it back to this area, but apparently it still counts as only stage 2, so I'm gonna have to be extra careful. Alright, so now we actually... Let's go down the stairs. See? See? Because I used the stairs, I didn't die. Okay, so the jellyfish explodes into a gazillion pieces. That also hurt you. Don't you love when you thought you've killed an enemy, only for the death animation of the enemy to also still hurt you? That's a blast. Whoa, how did I not die just there? I don't know. I really don't know how that worked. Get axed. Nope. I'm not a fan of these things. Let's just try to, like, whip all the pieces at once. There we go, before they go flying everywhere. Ooh, they have the, like, similar patterns to Medusa heads. Okay, is that the exit to this level? I hope so. Get whipped, skeleton. Any health? Is there health in here? Is there health in the wall? Come on, where's my piece of wall chicken? Is Castlevania 3 just notoriously stingy on the health items, or am I just not finding them? Is that the problem? Ooh, spiders. The more cliche Halloween-themed enemies and stuff I can find right now, the better, because I really am trying to tie this into the holidays. So, we have skeletons, we got spiders, we had, like, bats, I think, earlier, or something along those lines. Like, the more cliches, the better. We had zombies. Like, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Really, I'm trying to sell this as my, like, Halloween special, so... Let's make this as cliche and Halloween-y as possible. Come on, spider, show yourself. I know you're there. Okay, where's the... Oh, man, sometimes these... I swear sometimes these stairs are actually kind of hard to see. But I know this one's here, so let's go. Man, this is such great music. Castlevania games in general have pretty dang good music, don't they? Uh-oh, boss time. What am I supposed to... How am I supposed to hurt him? Am I supposed to hit the green thing on his back? Throw your knife, throw your knife. Why aren't you taking a significant amount of damage? Look, there's health. There's not wall chicken, but there's chicken. Let me grab it, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna get wailed now. The game let me have the chicken, but now it's... Come on, let me hit the thing. No. Okay. Jump. No, he's gonna charge me. No, no, dead. Oh, come on. And I gotta start all the way at stage 2. Yeah, okay. Well, that was fun. I tried so hard. The game even showed me a little bit of mercy and was like, okay, you want some chicken? Here's your chicken. Here's your chance. Anyway, I hope this was spooky and spectacularly scary enough for a Halloween special with Pickup Playtest. I think I'm pretty much going to wrap it up soon here. It's been a fun October. First full month here with our new pupper, and some fam got to come over this month and see her and stuff. It's been a pretty fun month, all things considered. And again, I'm just getting so much support from all of you guys out there, all of you fantastic people out there on the World Wide Web, on Twitter, on YouTube. Just thanks so much for all the support, as always. Broken record TTrom continues to be a broken record, but he don't care because he thinks y'all deserve to be thanked 1,000,000 times over. I hope you all had a good October as well. Spooky, scary skeleton season and all that is slowly but surely winding down to a close here for 2021. And, looking forward to more of the holiday season to come. I hope y'all are as well. So yeah. I did about almost 2 stages here of Castlevania 3. Pretty awesome action-adventure, side-scrolling goodness for NES. I have a strong feeling that Castlevania will be showing up again in the future here on Pickup Playtest, but I figured that Castlevania 3 was a pretty awesome way to start the Castlevania representation on this show, right? I mean, It's part of the NES, classic NES trilogy, so really how much more classic can you get than that? You freaking jumpy enemy, I swear. Anyway, let's boost past our skeleton friend up here one more time, juke him one more time, get whipped, perfect, and then we can basically call it an episode, because, yeah, I don't want to deal with these bone pillars anymore. Ow. Let's just chill out over here and relax in the glory of the lightning and the eerie fog and all that good stuff to round out this episode proper. Alrighty. It was a real hoot bringing you some more NES goodness here. A little bit of a scary atmosphere for Halloween. Thanks everybody for tuning in. As always, Pickup Playtest continues to be such an absolute blast to do, as well as all my Let's Plays and stuff. Thanks to everybody for all the support you give my content. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Awesome stuff! Oh man, even more lightning. Look at all the lightning. Alright, let's pause it so that we don't have to keep having all those lightning crashes. Anywho, thanks everybody as always. This has been another fun Pickup Playtest to make. Alright, so until the next episode of Pickup Playtest, and really until the next upload here on TTromPlaysGames YouTube channel in general, I've been your host, TTrom. Let me know what you're thinking about the holidays, Halloween season winding down. Feel free to reminisce with me about Castlevania in general and all that good stuff. As always, I love when Pickup Playtest just kind of sparks conversations with all of us retro gamers and whatnot, so feel free to hit me up in the comments or on Twitter, as per usual. Alright, until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe, thanks for watching, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.